Hey guys, it's Roscoe, and on the Space Cat site, I'd like to share with you my Princess Leia book collection in memory of her worshipfulness. So first, we have that fantastic graphic novel one-shot that I acquired and reviewed earlier this year. Just wonderful images in here. There's the medal ceremony. That's where it all starts off, of course. That was General Dodona there. Oh, and there is the medal ceremony hall. Remember when I was speaking about the Yavin base, how big just that part of it was? Yes, indeed. So, what else do we have? There's a great one of her and Van Verlaine. Yet another wonderful, wonderful female canonical character. And there she is fighting when she should have been learning her languages, and there she is slipping back into her robe. What else do we have? There is a great one of her there. And look, Avan there, the respect she has for Leia over what's transpired during the course of the adventure that they had together. That is where they're all acknowledging, this is your princess. Which is why Avan is so happy. There's a great one there. What a huge gun. That would do Ellen Ripley proud, you know? Ellen Ripley came after Princess Leia. Another fantastic female action hero. There she is being all empathetic with the girl whose sister was in the Imperial Navy and was feeding information. What else do we have in here? There was that fantastic speech, of course, wasn't there? We are Alderaan. If one life with a passion for Alderaanian creativity survives, then Alderaan survives. There's that fantastic prisoner exchange scene again. There's a brilliant one here. If one drop of Alderaanian blood survives, then Alderaan survives. Then there is Avan. I love that image of her. It is absolutely fantastic. It does her justice. It really does. We answer rage with fear. No, we don't answer rage with fear. We answer fear with hope and all of that. It's such a wonderful speech. Let's go to it so I can quote it correctly. We answer rage with wisdom. We answer fear with imagination. We answer war with hope. We are each of us important, and Alderaan survives. All the things that made Alderaan survive. I absolutely loved this. Like I said, initially, I thought the style of animation was a bit jarring, but once I got into it, I was into it, and it was wonderful. Next, we have this, Moving Target, which is one of the Journey to the Force Awakens novels, and this is between Empire and Jedi. Leia must lead a ragtag group of rebels on a treacherous decoy mission against the evil Galactic Empire, and it was fantastic, if you recall from the review. Absolutely loved this book. This is one where they're on an actual boat, you know, that actually floats in the water instead of hovers over it. And I'm convinced the outfit she was wearing was very, very similar to the Jabba the Hutt slave girl costume, which probably was intentional, that was a little nod to that. And in this, she steals the Tiderium. She's the one who stole it, along with her colleagues. Brilliant book, you should definitely check it out. More recently, of course, we looked at this, Bloodline, which is set 6 years before The Force Awakens when she's a senator on Hosnian Prime, although it never says exactly who she's senator for. It's probably New Alderaan, I guess, but I don't think it actually says anywhere in the text. I'll have to check on Wikipedia to see what it says, but obviously, great book. You know I thoroughly enjoyed it, as I always enjoy anything with Princess Leia, of course, and her trying to track down all these mysterious whisperings about someone out there, you know, which is the First Order, of course, and their links to criminal organisations. Now, from the old canon, this, the courtship of Princess Leia. I love the gold on there. How she ends up marrying Han Solo. But there's another guy here, and he was, he's not the crown prince because in this particular royal family it goes through the maternal line, but he was like some high-powered prince who's force sensitive very, very slightly, not enough to ever wield a lightsaber. But yes, a very, very good book, because we all wanted to know how they finally ended up together. And I guess now we're going to find out all over again, you know? I'm sure like how Han and Leia actually get together for real is going to be explored at some point. I was reading this, I don't know when I was reading this, but I was up to page 109. I'll have to read this again. And you see on the back there, N-A-T-S-T, and we have the Timothy Zahn trilogy, and she features on the cover of all of those, of course. So Heir to the Empire, Dark Force Rising, and The Last Command. And The Truce at Bakura. I'll just bring it a little bit closer for you there. This is the book, when I read it, I had a splitting headache. Wasn't a book, I just had a really bad migraine. So those are my specifically Princess Leia novels, and the graphic novel, of course. She obviously appears across all the novels, well, all the ones about the original three guys anyway. And she's a major character in that Timothy Zahn trilogy because she's pregnant with Jaina and Jason at that point. And if you think about it, it was set 5 years after the Battle of Endor, from what I recall. And then her kids, when they grow up, when Jason turns to the dark side, that would have been round about the now, as it were, in Star Wars, the time of The Force Awakens, I guess. But yes, my Princess Leia book collection, of which I'm very proud. I will, of course, pick up other Princess Leia novels as and when they appear. And I do believe I'm going to acquire Carrie Fisher's book, The Princess Diaries. That will be very interesting. I'd certainly like to see her thoughts in there, given that sadly that will be the last word from her. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion for what upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed. Again, I would love to know your favourite memories of Carrie Fisher and Princess Leia. Which scenes were your favourite, whether it's from the graphic novel, her appearance in Star Wars Rebels, Rogue One, the original trilogy, The Force Awakens, any of the novels from the canon, old or new, or like the video.